Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous. My adventures. Oh, it's been an adventure this morning. Cargo missions, maybe. My graphics card keeps shutting down. So I don't know how much this is going to work. I keep turning up the fans, hoping to get it working. And I've slowed down to see if I can just get it to work. Watching the heat and all of that. Just kind of a mess. It's just left. Boom, 120 gold. Just left. Boom, 84 gold. Just left. Like everything is resetting. That's kind of scary too. Makes me wonder if my stuff will work the way I have things working. So far the touch controllers seem to be working. I'm kind of taking things a little slower to see if it's going to shut down again. As it's been shutting down. Fans all the way up on the graphics card. Keep watching the Sirius Corporation because that's the next engineer. It's part of that group. Looking for that permit acquisition to the Sirius system. Kind of watching the heat and part of the problem of rubber banding everything together. need to check to see if I can cut the resolution down just slightly. So it doesn't have to work so hard. Missions are real good right now. Cutting down the resolution a little bit. Still pretty hot. And that's the lowest on the resolution that I can do. It's just left. See if we can make this trip without it dying. What you really don't want is for it to be in an interdiction and the screen go out. I don't know if the whole thing goes out. And then I'm trying to rush to shut down the computer. I'm constantly checking heat and the fans and well, I appreciate you coming along. These are my come along videos. Yeah, we got one interdictor already. Trying to get away from the star. Another interdictor. Another interdictor, of course. This is just going to be non-stop, like yesterday. Non-stop interdiction day. Got another one behind it. It's going to be at least 4. Like we'll never get to deliver our cargo, ever. I mean, this is absurd. Frontier is out of control. I mean, non-stop interdictions. I mean, that's absurd. This is why I don't like Frontier. I just don't think they're very smart. They're kind of dumb. And we're facing the wrong direction, and we'll never get there, and we'll never deliver our cargo, and because I think you should be interdicted non-stop. It's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's just left. I just don't hold them in very high regard. I just don't think they're very smart. I think they're totally mismanaged. They don't care about their players. And it's just, there's just so much absurdity in this game. And I'll never give them a break, that's for sure. Because it's definitely absurd, and in the forums, most of the game players are complaining all the time about stuff. And they don't care. They just don't care. That's why they're ranked 74. And No Man's Sky is ranked 15th. That's why. Because Hello Games actually listen to their players and try to make a better game experience for their players. And Frontier doesn't care. I spend more time in chasing escape vectors than I do delivering cargo. There's something seriously wrong with that. Just left.
Okay, Commander. Make your way to landing pad number 15. You are go for
And then you get people to say, well, you should fight them. Well, the problem is you're fighting 4 at one time. They'll all come and attack you at the exact same time if you submit and then try to attack them. What's your chances of taking on 4 NPCs at one time? It's not good. I mean, it's absolutely insanity. That's the part I hate about this game, is the non-stop interdictions. That's totally excessive and totally out of control. And the runaway throttle, where on its own it just goes to maximum throttle, and when you're trying to come up to a station, and it's just, there's just absurdity in the game. There's some good parts, but there's some extremely bad parts in the game. And it will keep them from ever being a top 10 game. Ever. Never happen. Not unless they fire all the management and start all over is the only way they'll ever be a top 10 game. Won't happen. That's why you can buy it on Steam sales for $14 for both Elite Dangerous and Horizons. That's why. They don't listen to their players. I wouldn't pay over $20 for this game. There's no way. I've got 3 copies, but it's when they run the Steam sale for $14 for a set. And that's just where I don't have to start over because I get bored with the game. Like I said, there's some good parts, but there's some extremely bad parts too. That just drive me insane. Keep looking for that permit acquisition on Sirius Corporation. Is this right? Sis left. Now I can't get it to go to system map. It's a train wreck. It's a total train wreck. Let's see what all the dinging going on in my ear. Get back to Sothis Mining if we can, because our graphics card's causing problems too. Trying to keep it cool. Right now it seems pretty cool. I got the fans on the graphics card turned all the way up. Yeah, when I have over 2 interdictions, really over 1 interdiction in one Super Cruise run, it's totally excessive. Drives me crazy. And sometimes, if I'll relog after I leave the station, I go back to the menu and come back. Sometimes it'll cut it down a little bit. I'm gonna have to do that because I've been trying not to do that, but so I'm gonna have to fix that or change it. Try to calm the interdictions down because they're out of control right now. Sis left. But I think that's what it is I haven't been lately going back to the main menu and coming back. And this the idle hands drive me nuts. I have to turn that off. Like when I have graphics card issues, everything goes back to defaults. Another aggravating point of the game. Can't remember your settings. Cargo missions that should take, no more than about 15 minutes wind up taking 30 minutes because of all of the absurdities. Like I've always said, it's like going to the grocery store and being carjacked 4 to 7 times every time you go to the store. It's absurd. Sis left. they have a great platform. They just don't choose to use it correctly. And there was a post on Frontiers just the last few days of people that say that they don't play nearly as much as they used to, and sometimes not at all, because of all the issues and how Frontier does things. And I can totally agree. I'm right there with them. Sis left. Yeah, we got 10, so we're back to just Palladium only. Now, when you get tons of interdictions, the missions get better. There is a reward for going through all the hassles, but I'd rather not go through all the hassles. I like it to be a little more relaxing, more like every day, like a trucker doesn't get hijacked 7 times every run that he makes, he or her. So why should it be in this game where you get hijacked constantly? Not everybody likes being hijacked constantly. And the mining nerfed all the time. And where the upkeep cost on a fleet carrier is 25 million, that's absurd. Should be, I believe, closer to like 5 million. The balance went over 6 billion. We have over 1.1 billion in the fleet carrier. Like to get it up to about 6.1 before we end cargo missions this time. So until the next video, thank you for watching and listen to all of my complaints about Frontier. Till next time, goodbye.